And here I am at BEERMAGEDDON Day 2 with Old Corpse Road.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Greetings.
Oh, very posh.
Oh, very good.
So, you played earlier today, how was it?
Great.
Yeah,
absolutely
fantastic.
Really
The crowd,
good.
yeah.
One of the best gigs in a while, I think, because
yeah.
it's been a while since we played, so it's really good to see such a good crowd on our return gig, so to speak, after a few months off.
That was
So,
mint.
yeah.
Yeah, it's really good.
And you have a very interesting start to your show with the intro and everything else.
Yeah. It's it's a bit on the long side, isn't it?
Yeah, it's basically it's the intro for the album.
Right.
We feel it builds the atmosphere
builds into
and you know gets people sort of.
It's quite pleased when someone knocked on the smoke machine and was like, there we go, get more of that one.
Right. So, you said about the album. Tell me a bit about it.
The album's called "'Tis Witching Hour, as Spectres We Haunt This Kingdom," and basically it's about it's a selection of stories taken from folklore from throughout the United Kingdom. So basically, it's songs about hauntings, ghosts, goblins, anything,
Headless
fairies,
goblins at that,
basically anything folklore related that has a sort of dark nature towards it.
There's quite a lot of them really local to our town.
Yeah,
as
there's
well.
a lot of things local to ourselves.
There's a few national, isn't there? Sort of like Witchy Hall was one that was that, but then there's sort of on the new album, is it?
Yeah, I mean, and there's also a lot of stuff we do which is based around the Lake District as well, which is sort of where the idea for the band came about, and there's a lot of folklore in the Lake District, so it seemed a nice fitting theme for us to work with within
a lot of
black
material,
metal,
isn't there? So
and within the sort of folk and black mixture that we do. So yeah.
Excellent. And if no one's seen you before, how would you class yourself?
I mean, it's black metal, but we have elements of the sort of folk scene, not necessarily the jovial type of folk that you would get with
like
Corpicalani or anything, but more the sort of dark folk, the sort of pagan, at times a bit 70s and hippie-esque as well.
There's like a little tiny hint of prog at times.
Yeah, a little bit
only
of
smidgen.
but also,
Well, I did that out. We don't do prog.
Yeah,
but also there's the ambient side, long drawn out, almost hypnotic passages, and a bit of death metal thrown in.
And Gregorian chants, obviously, and the odd Latin exorcism. You know.
The joy of black metal is it's quite easy. It was for us to mix all those bits together.
It goes back a lot to the sort of like symphonic sort of black metal, doesn't it?
Yeah,
the
90s scene, Emperor and early, dare I say it, Cradle of Filth. A lot of that inspired what we do today.
Right, and you're here at BEERMAGEDDON today. Where are you next?
Next Saturday we're in Leeds. It's a gig called The Day of Rapture. We're playing with various extreme and sort of normal metal bands
again.
Is that
the library, isn't it?
Yeah, the library in Leeds.
Cool,
the main band for that is a band called Voices, who contain members of Ackercock, who were quite a big band within the scene a few years ago before they unfortunately split up. So that should be a really good one. Really looking forward to that. So. And then after that we've got Liverpool the week after that.
With Kate, haven't we?
Yeah, with Kate Enthroned.
It's the
Warhorns Festival, which is a sort of folk pagan black metal festival in York.
Yeah, Warhorns is brilliant as well. So it's just a good. Is it on the same weekend as the Viking thing all the time? It was
based around the autumn equinox. It's actually a week later this year.
It's just any excuse for a lot of big hairy beardy men to descend on York. It's
Vikings for a day.
Yeah, it's a great town anyway. I love the place. Yeah.
And then we're busy as hell for the next 2 months, really.
Yeah,
we've got a lot booked.
Yeah, so it's really good.
And are you planning to do any more recording?
Well, there's another one in the workings. There's no detail about it yet because
there's no specific.
I wouldn't say we're trying to keep it under wraps, but it's just it's not. We haven't got anything ready to release to the public yet. But we're always working on new songs. So
that's it. When we get an idea for a song or a riff or something,
they just go out to my house and kick my ass until I get use
So yes, there'll be more to come, and there'll be news on that soon.
Yeah. Excellent. And. Random question, Marmite, love it or hate it?
Love it. I'm one of the in-betweenies.
I know, are you indifferent to Marmite?
Yeah. I don't mind it.
No one trusts you anymore. If you're indifferent to Marmite, you know, your entire existence.
If I'm in the mood, it's great. Bovril, on the other hand, as in like with boiling water, horrible.
You're dead to me.
Yeah, there you go, Marmite.
Marmite.
Vegemite can go away.
Yeah.
Extracted beef. Extracted beef. What's not to love about extracted beef? It's beef. It's so good.
So I've gone posh. I like balsamic glaze. That's the
You're dead to me too.
choice. Yep, there we go. That's it. We're done. No.
And as a band, if you had any company that could sponsor you and then you wear their logo and everything else, what company would you like to sponsor you?
Yeesh. NASA, they've got a lot of money.
Yeah.
Microsoft.
You just go for the military or something.
Oh, in serious? I honestly don't know. It's a difficult one.
I would want on record a Kemper sponsorship. It was really nice.
Was in for music equipment.
Yeah, if I was going for music.
Ibanez.
Come on, Mills, get on the game.
Ibanez.
Yeah, I think for me, I'd probably want. Well, I mean, I always use Jim Dunlop picks. They're fucking brilliant. I like Rotor Sound Strings. I like Laney, but I'm gonna unfortunately move away from Laney now. I'm gonna go.
Line 6.
Yeah, I'm done.
And I love Ibanez. I really love Ibanez.
Definitely, me too.
And do you still have your very first musical instrument from your
Hell yes, of course.
No,
Don't play it anymore, but I've got it.
I got an encore guitar, and that was just rubbish. So I traded that in a very long time ago.
I've still got my classical guitar that I very first got, and I was like, it's got a neck like this big on it. It's fantastic.
I've still got all my PA gear. That was a good buy. That it all still works.
I've got my. Actually, I don't have my first bass. I was gutted. I sold my first bass. It was just it was a Sunburst Encore. I still remember I sold it for 80 quid, and I was like, why did I sell it?
Because it was an Encore. Terrible guitar.
It's my first guitar. How can I sell my first bass?
Hunt it down.
But my second bass was it's still to date my favorite bass. It's my I've got a Fender Precision like Gold series, and I love it. I want to marry it.
I hate all my instruments with a passion. I think it should always just I'll get a good one day.
How about you?
Yeah, I've still got my first one. It was I don't even know how you pronounce it. A Kawai, I think. Kawai. I've never heard of it before. Just a random super strat type looking thing. I covered it in stickers back in the day. I don't think I've used it in 10 years.
When you were 15,
I did nearly sell it once to a friend, and then I played it. I said, then I play you it. And I played it. I was like, I don't want to get rid of it. Just put it back in the rack. Yeah, I'll stay there for the rest of the
backup
time.
guitar I had on stage today, I got that for like £80 from a second-hand shop, and it actually turned out alright, because I picked it up and I was like, it was covered in dust, it was falling to bits, and it sounded better than any of the nice ones they had in, so I ended up buying it and fixing it. But it's still crap. But it's there, you know.
We need more money.
More money.
For better instruments.
Right, and if you could cover any 70s or 80s really cheesy song and make it your own style, what would you choose?
Well, one at a time, then you want to start.
I don't even know this.
I'll give me a minute.
I'll probably go with Iron Maiden's The Prophecy from the 1988 album, Seventh Son of a Seventh Son.
It's not really cheesy though, is it?
Well, to me it isn't. You're about a proper cheesy.
That's what I love about Maiden, they're cheesy.
The thing is, outside of All Course Road, there's tons I'd love to, just do cheesy covers for, but I don't know, All Course Road's such a hard thing to go, let's do a cover of this song for.
I like to do something like really not like a proper fucking evil black metal version of something like Joy Division or something, like something new wave that you could just like warp out of all control.
You go.
Yeah, a little bit of that.
The other problem we would face if we ever did a cover is the theme we use of folklore. We'd probably try and find something that has a tie to what we do. Maybe, whether that be true, let's do Tune with the Bells.
I think that Maiden's a good one because they do that storytelling.
Yeah, absolutely.
We kind of like derive a lot from
We
that.
try and make it relevant.
There's a lot of riffs, there's a little bit of Maiden in for what we do. There's like, just writing catchy riffs, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of catchy riffs. As long as it's
How about
brutal at
that
the same
song,
time.
Men Without Hats, they did? Oh, that was a sort of a faulty one. You could sort of.
I lost that one.
Hi. Yeah, you can dance if you want.
Oh, safety dance.
Oh God, safety dance.
Yeah.
No.
How would we even actually wait? No, never mind. It's not happening.
There's bound to be something from the 70s, some weird prog folk malarkey, like something that Zeppelin would have done or something.
There was a few we were looking at because there's something called the lightweight dirge that we were looking into. And I don't think they were really 80s, but I mean, there's like I think it was the Medieval Babes did it.
All right,
So
yeah.
we'd think about that, and Pentangle did it as well. So perhaps that would class.
Come to the Sabbath.
Yeah.
By Black Widow. No,
Yeah,
maybe it's Black Widow.
It's
Can't
sad
remember.
It's proper suicide.
No, Coven.
depressing.
Is it Coven?
Coven.
I can't
Oh,
remember.
I don't know.
Oh, slap myself. Anyway.
Yeah.
Next question.
Right. I know it seems long away, but if you had on your Christmas wish list, if you could have anything for yourself or for the band, what would you really like?
Talent, definitely.
A van.
If I could
van
play
with
guitar
5 seats.
Santa, that would be brilliant. But, no, we're wonderful.
For the band of van, definitely.
Yeah, van. Not a band. Think bigger, big two of us.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Some form of singular transport as opposed to the two cars we use at the moment.
Like hovercraft even.
But personally, well, to be fair, I'm buying it next week. I'm buying my new amp and I'm buying myself a new guitar as well. So.
Yeah, I'm sort of slowly, as soon as I get money, I'm building a new rig. It's going to start with that thing I mentioned, the Kemper, the witchcraft.
Yeah, just say that word again, you know.
All the things. I want it. It just steals out.
Just stick with that.
Yeah.
All right, van. Yeah.
For van, definitely.
Yeah.
Alright guys, well thank you very much for giving me some of your time.
Thank you.
I enjoyed watching you earlier
Thank
and good luck with the new album when you get it together and catch you out on the road once again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Alright,
Thanks
thank you very much.